This bitch burning today. Alright. God, I pray that you get any negative energy up out of my energy or my surface, the place where I'm at, the beings that are around me. I also pray that you give any person that is watching this, take their negative energy away and send it right on back to the person that sent it to them for their highest and greater good, so they can learn that it is not fucking okay to do some dumb shit like that. So send that negative energy right on back, baby. I also want to give thanks to you for allowing me to see another day, for allowing me to wake up and smile, put a smile on my face, allowing all of us to see the good and the bad and learn the lessons that we need to learn. God, I want to give thanks to you for making me smile, making me breathe, making me love, making me see, making me hear, making me think. I truly am grateful for your divine love. And I pray that you keep guiding us. Amen, I say. All right now. Oh, my bad, y'all. I was gonna say, oh my God, the damn bird feather then burned. I don't know how, but it did. But back to the topic. Sorry, my phone be acting weird sometimes. But back to the topic at hand. What's poppin'? So your girl came back, communicate, conversate, whatever we like to call it. Today we are going to talk about when you start to see the lessons that you need to learn, that means you are elevating. But first, hi. Hello. My name is Lina. Nice to meet you. I go by Lina, the Hood Therapist. I'm here to help you grow, thrive, and heal, only if you want to. It is up to you to decide if you want to elevate, my love, and be better, feel better, look better, sound better, act better. Solely up to you. I'm not going to force you. Why would I force you? I'm not your mama. I'm not God. I'm not your daddy. I'm not nothing to you, baby. I'm just a human being living life, trying to elevate, trying to grow, trying to thrive, trying to be the best that I can. And if you want to do the same, come on, baby. Come join this healing journey for us. And not just the surface level, but deep down inside your spirit, your soul. Only if you want to. It is up to you to decide. But back to the topic at hand. Once you start seeing the lessons that you are learning, that means you are elevating. First off, guys, what I mean by that is when you are going through something, you're experiencing something, and you see what you're experiencing. You see what you need to learn from that experience. I'm not going to hold y'all. I've experienced that before. Give me 1 second. You know you gotta get you a glass of wine every once in a while, but back to the topic at hand. I've experienced that before. I've experienced where I was sitting there and I was going through something, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And it popped in my head like, oh shit, this is a lesson that I need to learn. Thank you, God, for allowing me to see the lesson that I need to learn so I can learn that lesson and move on forward. See, there was this one time where I'll tell you the story. So you don't think if you think I'm lying, I got a fucking story, bitch. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. One time I was with my mother. For those of you that don't know, I live with my mom. I don't have a car. I don't have a job. I don't have none of that, but I'm still surviving. I'm still doing the best I can. I'm still working on me, okay? But it was one day where I had to take my mom to work. She goes to work at 7. Well, she has to be at work at 7 o'clock, okay? But, okay. I'm sorry. I blanked out because I was thinking, but at the same time, it's like, anyway. She has to be at work at 7 o'clock. So every once in a while, I take my mom to work in the morning so I can use the car, the truck. Um, she has another car, but right now that car is down. So she takes the truck that she bought, that she gave to me to use. But anyway, okay? I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I had to go to work, so I took her to work. But the thing was, like I said, she was supposed to be at work at 7 o'clock. But today that day she was late. And she was complaining, and I'm like, I can't believe why I'm late. This and the third, da 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 da. And the thing is, she's always fucking late. Like on some real shit. Like she's literally almost always late every single day. So I'm confused on why she act like it's a big surprise. But she gets upset, and I'm just telling her like, this is a lesson for you to learn, because you late. You're always late, so you gotta figure out. I was like, yeah, I get it, but I gotta figure out why I'm late today, because I got up early and this and the third. And I'm just like, well, you're late because you thought it was a certain time and then it wasn't, and then you got distracted, and then you had to do all this extra stuff, and then this happened, and then you started going in. Then we started to go, and she's like, oh yeah, da da da. It's like, yeah, that's right. But then she started to complain again, and I'm just like, there's no point in complaining. Everything happens for a reason, right? And I just say everything happens for a reason, and I'm telling her the lesson that she needs to learn, like, because I see the lesson that she needs to learn. I'm just like, the lesson is you need to get up early, so I'm getting distracted by certain people, keep moving forward, yada yada yada, all this jazz. But then I started to get frustrated because she kept being like, oh, but I don't know why I'm late, and just irritating me, and she's getting upset, and to the point where I'm getting upset, because it's just like, why are you constantly, I'm literally telling you not to worry about it. I'm literally telling you it is cool. Everything happens for a reason. If you were supposed to be on time, you would have been on time, but you're not on time, and that's how it's supposed to be. So why are you so upset about that? But then I was getting, like I said, I was getting upset at the fact that she was getting upset, and it was just going in the thing, and then I had to sit there and pause and be like, damn, wait a minute. Why am I getting upset? I'm getting upset because she's not listening to me, because of the fact that I just told her why she was late, but she's still complaining about this and the third, and I keep telling her everything happens for a reason, but she's not listening to me. So why am I constantly giving this and that and the third? And I'm just like, because I'm learning a lesson too. In that moment, I was learning a lesson too. The lesson was, there are going to be times where people just don't listen to you, which I already knew that lesson. But there was another lesson to where, don't waste your breath on somebody that's not listening to you. You constantly telling her why, but she's not listening to you. So you're getting frustrated because, why are you not listening to me? Why are you not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Why am I having to constantly repeat myself like you don't understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking full-blown English? And not only that, the other lesson that I was learning in that situation, don't get frustrated or don't get stressed out over somebody else's problems, somebody else's situation. Yeah, she's upset, but you shouldn't be upset because it has nothing to do with you. You're just riding along, and I get it. Another reason you're upset is because she's not listening to you, and another reason is she's bringing this negative energy over here, but you're trying to calm her down, but she's not listening. Excuse me. So I had a whole bunch of lessons to learn in that moment. But I literally seen the lessons that I had to learn, picked it up, and let it go. I picked up the lessons and let the rest go. And I was just like, wow. See, once you start seeing the lessons that you need to learn, especially in the moments of the lesson, that means you are elevating, that means you are growing, that means you are thriving, that means you are becoming a better person. Because when I was back in my days, and I get it back in your days, and how are you back in your days? You're so young, you're only 25, blah, 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 blah. I've experienced a lot since I've been on this earth for 25 years. So like I said, back in my days, I could not see the lessons that I was supposed to learn. I was confused. I was all over the place. I couldn't see shit. But now that I'm elevating, now that I'm growing, now that I'm letting go of things that I know that I need to let go of, I'm able to see the lessons that are coming towards me before it gets to me, or while it's going at the moment that it's happening. Do you know how extreme it is to see a lesson that you're supposed to be learning, and you're able to be like, oh shit, I see what I'm supposed to be doing. Do what you're supposed to be doing and then move on forward. Do you know how crazy that is? Extreme? Do you know how you feel? You feel like you've accomplished something because damn, I really seen that shit. Damn, I was really able to jump over that motherfucking blockage that was trying to block me. Damn, I've really learned from the past lessons, because if I didn't learn from that past lesson, I wouldn't have seen that this lesson was trying to come back and teach me. Yo, it's crazy when you're able to see the lessons that God is trying to teach you. It is insane. I'm telling you, when you experience that, you're going to be like, do I have superpowers? Like a damn motherfucking Spider-Man. Bitch, do I got superpowers? Am I reading your mind? What are you saying? Apples, bananas, red, purple, yellow, black, hot as fuck, sexy, big titties, blue eyes, green eyes. It's like I can read your mind. I hear what you're saying. I'm invincible. I'm invincible. That's how you feel. So for those that are out there that is not able to pick up on the lessons that you're learning right there in that moment, it is okay. I used to be the same way, where I went through lessons after lessons after lessons after lessons, but I could not see the lessons that I was supposed to be learning. All I was doing is going on auto. All I was doing is just experiencing it. But the fact that I am able to truly adapt, truly see beyond the veil. See, in the spiritual aspect of life, you see way more behind the scenes than when you do in just the 3D aspects of life. And what I mean by that is, in the 3D realm, people just go. People just do. It's just there. Okay? And they're just experiencing things. They're just going off life. They're not really learning anything. To a certain extent, should I say. They're not really learning deep down inside. They're just learning the basics, okay? But when you get to the point where you are over here seeing with that third eye, with your spiritual eye, you see way more. I'm telling you from experience. You see way more. I've always had that third eye. See, one thing about me, I've been a spiritual person ever since I was a little baby. Some of you might not believe that shit, but I believe that shit. Because I literally told the future before. Ah, what? She told the future? Look at this bitch lying. Blah, 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 blah. No. I've literally told the future before. I have powers that some just don't understand. They will never understand because they don't see it. And even if they do see it, they still don't understand. Even my mama was telling me she used to see the future and she didn't like that shit because when she seen the future, she seen things that she didn't want to see. So she blocked that shit out. I myself, I can tell you a story, but will you believe me? Probably not. But I'll tell it anyway. I was young. Real young. I don't even know if I was in school at the time. If I was, no higher than elementary. Middle school was nowhere near. Like, I was young. Like, elementary, like, kindergarten, first grade type ordeal. I was always that one child that knew things, but I didn't understand them for real. But I knew them. Like, things that you knew were wrong and you knew were bad, but you didn't understand why they were wrong and bad, or you didn't understand why the things happened, or I was that child. And like I was saying, I was young. Oh, yo, this is my makeup bag. And so I'm able to get something better. Or should I say, until I decide how to maneuver my makeup. Shit. But, yeah. Mm. Damn, you sexy, baby. Damn. Give me a kiss. Sorry. Looking at a mirror, I was looking at myself. But back to the topic at hand. I was young and I was in a car with my mom, my sister, and my brother. Me and my brother was sitting in the back. My sister was sitting in the passenger seat. My mom was sitting in the front. We were at this bar called Champions. We was outside at this bar called Champions. My aunt and my uncle always was at Champions back in the day, okay? And we were there because my mom was doing something for her brother, which is my uncle. So we was there for my uncle. Something was going on to where I was young, so I didn't really understand why we were there. But all I knew was we was there because my uncle and my mom had to do something. They had to do some adult shit, whatever they was doing. So we was sitting there, and we're there. We're waiting for my uncle to come out, and I'm just looking outside, minding my business. And I seen this man, this roly-poly, tubby man. Yes, yes, yes. He was a big man. I'm just literally telling you the experience. I'm allowing you to come into my life, okay? So that you can really feel everything, okay? Just listen and try to put yourself in the story, so you can be the side character or the bystander. Pretend like you're just a bystander seeing this shit, just a fly on the wall. Okay, that's how you listen to stories. Pretend like you're the fly on the wall, literally watching that shit. So, like I was saying, I'm behind my mom, which she was driving, so I was behind her in the back and behind the driver's seat. My brother was in the back behind the passenger seat. So now you got a little area of how we were in the car. Okay, at the time the bar was on the left side of me, so I'm looking this way. Okay, so the bar is on this side, and like I said, I see this man in all black. He's a black man. He's a big hefty man, like bigger than me. Okay, and he's stumbling he coming from around the corner of the bar, and he's stumbling and he coming in the bar, and I'm looking at him, and something just, I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know, I don't understand. I'll never understand till this day. But I was looking at him and I say, mommy, do you see that man over there? And she's like, yeah, I see him. Why? I was like, the police are finna come get him. He's finna go to jail. Out of the blue. Out of the fucking blue. We don't hear sirens. We don't hear none of that shit. Out of the fucking blue. That's what I was saying. I'm just like, well, I don't know how my mama felt. She probably like, okay, honey, thinking I'm just a child just saying shit. No. Literally 3 minutes later, not even, probably 5, not even. Squad car after squad car after squad car after squad car. Motherfuckers coming in. And they got that, we across the street looking like, how it be when you're in the building and you have to walk across the street to the other side of the street. That's where we were, okay? And the police were there, so we're literally watching this. It's like, what the fuck? And he was like, get on the ground. The dude that they were chasing was already in the bar, but they were basically they were getting everybody out of there. So there was this one guy that was also there. Who knows why the fuck he did what he did, but him as well. There was this white man. He was on the phone. He had a suit on. He had glasses on, and he walking. And like I said, the police come, and then they flashing the light. Get on the ground now. And he like, oh, and he darts into the motherfucking. I don't know why that nigga was doing that, because they weren't even coming for him. But his stupid ass runs into the bar. The police run into the bar. Motherfuckers is coming out. It was crazy, but that's what I mean, that I'm a rare breed, bitch. I literally told the future, and I don't know how I told the future when I was younger. And I've experienced a lot of things ever since I've grown up, which makes no sense. But at the same time, we all know God is real. And if God is real, anything can be real. Be realistic right now. If you're real, bitch, how can anything not be real? Like, we're humans. We're literally atoms made up into human beings. Bitch, anything can be fucking real. And like I said, it was crazy because I was just like, what the fuck? Looking back on it till this day, I'm just like, what the fuck? How was I able to tell the future? But I've experienced more since I've gotten older. But that's just one story. But like I said, when you are a spiritual being, or should I say, when you go to the spiritual side, the spiritual aspects of life, you see a lot more than the 3D. You can see more than what's going on the surface level. Like, you can see what's behind the scenes. It's crazy, it's wild, it's insane. If you've been here and you've seen or experienced what I've experienced, if you've been here and you've seen my story, you've heard my story, the story of life, the story of me just growing up and living, you will know that I am a rare breed. I am a different kind. I've seen things. I've experienced things motherfuckers will never understand. Some will, because they know. They know, but the ones that don't know will never truly understand until they step into this life. And I can tell you that from experience, because even my sister didn't really understand what the fuck I was talking about when I was telling her certain things about my life ever since I've, as they say, woken up. Waking up to reality, waking up to the world, waking up to the real life spiritual aspects of the world. My sister didn't really believe certain things, or should I say, she didn't really understand until she had to go through certain things herself. So yeah, you can say, oh, I understand, and never experience it. But once you experience it, you really, truly understand. You think I'm lying, you probably think I'm crazy. And I am. But not as crazy as you think. What's crazy is you don't want to believe, but you believe in a lot of things. You believe in things that don't even make sense for real, for real. How you believe that the world is going to be a better place, but you can't believe that there's other things in this world that is taking over the world and you can't help it. You don't know. You don't know as much as you think, but you think the world is going to be a better place. What do you know about the world? Do you know the spiritual aspects about the world? Do you know what the motherfucking humans that are not here, what they got going on? Do you know that aspects about the world? Do you know the dark side of the world? Or do you just know the reality of this 3D dimension? There's a lot of layers on this earth, baby. There's the sun, there's the moon, there's the motherfucking universe, there's the sky, there's the galaxy, there's the ground, there's underneath the ground, there's the ocean. There are so many things in this world that humans do not know. We only know a certain percentage. And there's some that know more than others, especially those that look beyond the surface of the world. So like I say, when you are able to see lessons around you, see things that other people don't see, it's really extreme, chaotic, wild, nerve-wracking, maybe even scary sometimes. And I'm telling you from experience, it does get scary, it does get dangerous. If I told you about my dreams, which I'm pretty sure I've told you at least one of them, especially with the smiling man, yeah, it gets dangerous when you are on this side of the world, when you are more focused on the spiritual aspects of the world than just the 3D materialistic services. There's other things in this world that are crazy. So when you are able to see them and learn from them and learn the tough things about them, it's a crazy experience. But yeah, I'm cool. If that makes sense. Like, I'm vibing, like, I'm still alive, even though I've seen some dark things, even though I've seen some things that I myself still can't believe till this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thriving. I'm still learning the lessons that I need to learn, because you will learn things that, if God says that you are going to learn something, baby, you are going to learn it. You cannot stop God. You cannot stop nothing about God. You will learn it if you are supposed to learn it. But I guess I am here to warn you. Yes, it might be scary. Excuse me. I think that's my mom. My mama. But yes, it might be scary, but don't be afraid of the unknown. Like I said, when you are able to see the lessons that you need to learn in your face, it'll be easier for you to get through them. But also understand, you have to go through a lot to see the lessons that you need to learn. But don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. If you really think about it, everybody's nervous when it comes to elevating and healing and growing and thriving and being a better person. But don't worry. Life is life. And baby, you see a lot of different things in this world. Like, it's crazy, but you do. It's real crazy, but you do. You know what I'm saying? For those that know, for those that have truly seen, and for those that have not, breathe. Especially when that moment comes and you have to literally experience something you've never truly thought of. Especially getting thrown into the spiritual aspects of life. Just breathe. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be wild. But you'll eventually learn that it's okay. So, yeah. And that's about it. This is kind of short. I'm not doing too much today. I just wanted to come on here to tell y'all that once you realize and notice that you can see the lessons before it comes, or while you're going through it, that just means you're elevating. So, congratulations on your elevation, and enjoy it. Now you can see when some fuck shit is coming towards you, and you be like, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Man. But that's about it, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my channel for more content like this. Look in the bio, look in the description. You'll see a lot of things about me. I'm a little spice here and there, okay? So, that was my tummy. I don't know if you heard that shit, but that was my tummy. But what I want to say is, even if you feel like you are not making any progress or elevating, you are. Now, don't allow certain things to get you distracted or get you brought down. Keep loving on yourself. Keep doing you, baby. You fine specimen, you sexy motherfucker. I see you. You look good, baby. You look good, baby. You look good. Yeah, I know. You look good, baby. Yo, shit is hilarious. That's a nice song. Decent. But back to what I was saying. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my channel, share my videos. You know, there's a lot of things that you can learn from me, baby. I've experienced. I've experienced a decent amount, so I'm pretty sure you can learn something from me. All you gotta do is ask, my love. I'm here to help you grow, thrive, and be a better person. Only if you want to. I'm not gonna stress you. I'm not gonna do, come on, get your ass over here. Bring your ass over here. I'm finna fucking you up. I'm finna fuck you up. I'm finna beat your ass so you can heal. Boop, 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 boop. I'm forcing you. Come here, come here, come here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be forceful. I'm not gonna be aggressive. I'm not. I'm just gonna let you chill, my love. It's up to you to decide if you want to heal and be like this fine specimen that's in front of you. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. I'm done for real, cause I'm finna go get some more ice, sip on this wine, maybe even finish the fucking bottle, cause I barely. Yeah, I might finish the bottle and smoke me a motherfucking. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah, that's about it. I'm going for real this time. Peace out, y'all. Cheers.